Previously on Spenelli Speaks. Everyone in the town knows one another and somehow knows something about whatever the main character is trying to do.
Know you've been a good friend, and that's in the thick and thin, and I know it's never gonna end, 'cause you've been a good friend.
Hi everyone, Dani here. Welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be an interesting video because I'm creating a TBR for my delivery room. And a lot of you are gonna think it's weird that I have a big stack of books for this and that these books are not part of my April TBR, but I figured depending on how long labor is and all that jazz, I don't think I want to read my April TBR just because I think I need something to just set my mind off of everything. So I picked a few books that are more just airy books that I can just enjoy, as opposed to the books that I typically pick that have a little bit more of in-depth reading. So today, like I said, this is my delivery room TBR. So if you are new here, I'm Dani and I'm pregnant. I am due quite soon here in April, and I have been packing hospital bags and whatnot. And I thought to myself, I should probably pack a few books. So today is that TBR. Hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so that you can see all of the fun that I have in store for you, not only in backlist videos, but coming down the pike. If you have stayed with me for a while, you know how much I love you, and welcome back. Now, this TBR, it's not terrible, and if I don't finish any of these books, I don't feel bad about that, and that is why they are not in my April TBR. They are not intended for me to make sure I read them, make sure they're part of my Goodreads goal. They're just books that I thought would be good to take with me to the hospital. So let's get started. I picked out two like romance novels. One by my favorite author, one of my favorite authors in romance, which is Debbie Maycomer. And this one is Married in Seattle. I received this from my mom years ago, and I figure I might as well try to get it off my shelf. I'll probably end up unhauling this when I'm done, but it was something that was just airy and light that I could bring with me. I also am going to bring another of my favorite romance authors, which is Nora Roberts. And this one, excuse the sticker, is called A Little Magic. And it's actually a couple of stories in one. So that'll be really nice because they'll be shorter. So this includes Spellbound, Ever After, and In Dreams. And these are all Irish stories. So I really like that too. So again, probably something I would end up unhauling. Typically for Nora Roberts and Debbie Maycomer. Debbie Maycomer, I usually only keep all of the Christmas books. And then for Nora Roberts, I usually only keep her series. So it's nice to get these off the shelf if I happen to finish them at the hospital. Then I picked two mysteries. If you follow my channel, you know at one point I read the first in the Lady Hardcastle mysteries. So I'm going to bring the first and the second and the third in that series. So we have In the Market for Murder and Death Around the Bend. These are really fun, or the first one at least was fun and easy to read. So I figured I would just bring the two of them in case I really enjoy it and have time to read another one. I know what you all are thinking, like, Dani, you're not going to have time to read, but you would be surprised when Dani finds time to read. So I did bring the next two in that series. If you recall, I was gifted these so generously from my friend Tika. So I'm finally getting back into the series. I thought this was perfect timing. These I will not unhaul. I have the full series, so I'm excited to keep those. But I thought I would bring those to the delivery room. Another thing that I'm going to bring for myself is actually a coloring book. So this is a Jane Austen Wit and Wisdom to Color and Display. So they are really intricate adult color book kind of illustrations. Some have quotes on them. So I figure if I don't feel like reading, but I need something to take my mind off of something, I will bring my coloring utensils, and I will do some coloring. So I'm going to bring that for myself as well. And then after little one is here, I know that obviously you don't just spring out. So I did bring a prayer book. So we have prayers for my baby girl that I can start to read to her after birth. And then also my very first Bible stories. I thought it would be nice to be able to start that communication with my little one, and I thought these two would be perfect to bring along and be able to just keep that monologue going with her, and so she can hear my voice, and then we can say our prayers together. So that is it. Those are the books that I'm going to bring with me. Of course, I will have my e-reader with me in case none of those work out and I just need to play some Candy Crush. But there will be other books on there as well that I can take a gander at. I have my Hoopla account for audiobooks, so I'll definitely bring that along as well. But I will definitely have something to do while I am waiting around in the delivery room. So that's all for today. I hope you all are taking care and staying safe, reading something great, hopefully not in, contractions. But anywho, you all know how it goes. Happy reading. Bye.